Alright, y'all, it's your girl Slim. I am going to slowly make my way up to the dealership. Rose and I had a little accident, and I am stuck in third gear for this entire duration of this trip. I'll keep you guys posted and see you guys when I get there.
Just wanna have fun.
Halfway to my destination, but almost like halfway. But I wanted to take this moment to point out that I am about to hit the 10,000 mile mark on my bike, and I am just like, wow, it's been 2 years and just 10,000 miles. I feel like that's really low, and that's really good for me considering how much I ride and how many miles I put on my 636. So over the course of 2 years, I have significantly decreased the amount of riding time, especially on the street, that I've been doing. And then also having two bikes kind of helps me split my miles up, which in turn helps with like maintenance and tire changes and oil changes and all of the other kind of good fun stuff. But I'm here. I'm riding Rose up to the dealership, to Montgomeryville Cycle Center in PA. That's the club's dealership. And I'm actually stuck in third gear. Look at me at 9,999 miles. Wow. I'm stuck in third gear the entire time. My light over there is on. I'm really just trying to remain precautious. Keep an eye on my dash. Make sure nothing additional begins to flicker. And there she is. 10,000 miles. 10,000 miles, y'all, on my 2021 Ducati Panigale V4. That's so dope. Super, super dope. Alright, I'll update you all. Stay tuned. Whew. Let me tell y'all, I made it. I don't even know how, but I did. Like, this is craziness. I cannot believe I really actually made it. I don't even know if y'all can hear me, but I just made this whole entire trip in third gear. The bike is vibrating like really crazily. And that was just a bit uncomfortable because the vibration, then made my foot kind of basically feel like it was falling asleep. It was kind of interesting. My foot felt like it was falling asleep. So, but I made it. I got some city streets to kind of go through, but the majority of my trip is made, and I'll be at the dealership shortly. Your girl's stuck in third gear. But I am. The bike is home. She's gonna get some loving. They're gonna take great care of her. They're gonna repair her, fix her up nice. Maybe even do a little makeover. I might do a little makeover and use this opportunity as an opportunity to dress you up a little bit. I'll see. More to come on that. But I'm just grateful I made it. I made it. Mama, I made it. Woo! So, with that being said, I am here to drop off one bike and take the other. Look at that. Look who's here. Look at that. Look at that beauty, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Whew. 10,000 50 miles. That's how much it took me. That's how much I ended with at the end of the day. Wow. Whew. Alright, so let's put this into perspective for everybody so you all know what your girl is dealing with. I had a little hiccup, an accident, and as a result, I ended up falling. And with falling comes damages. So this is what she looks like. This is what I meant when I said I'm stuck riding in third gear. I'm not able to shift, so I just kind of had to casually just cruise and take my time up here. There's some scratching and cosmetic damage to the lower pieces here and even alongside my kickstand. My handlebar, this end piece is gone, and then you can see where the bike really scraped up here. And then you see my wings. My wings is really what took a lot of the hit and really broke my fall and took a lot of the damage, you know, because that situation really could have been worse. So thank goodness for these beautiful wings. Those things saved me. So here we are. And now for the beast that I get to pick up. I dropped her off directly after I was done the Yamaha Champions Riding School. So now I get to pick her up. Slim Rides, the original, is back. I've got my 66 and life just feels different. Like, let's see what she feels like and how much more different and responsive she feels. Her valves needed to be tuned. Let's see how this first acceleration turns out. Alright. She rides a little bit. I think I'll probably still look to get her, because what it was her valves were like completely out of spec. So if you've been following along on my journey, I blew this engine's motor. So the engine that's in here now is the one I purchased. So with that came some questions on the performance of the bike, because she was slow, she was sluggish. I mean, at best she maybe was a 650. I mean, 400 maybe, who knows? That's probably something we could say. So I'm gonna try and make my way back to Delaware from out of PA. I got a bit of a hike right now, but I'm just really, really excited to be on my 636, seemingly performing and functioning at a pretty like decent and optimal level. It's also a different change of pace to be able to flat foot my bike again. Your girl can flat foot again, because that Ducati be having me on some tiptoe gang / ball of the foot gang. You know what I'm saying? She pushes me. She challenges me. I love that bike though. Can't tell me nothing with she. But yeah, man, it feels really good to be on this bike. Like, what do you guys think what's the first thing that I should do outside of cleaning her? Because I am definitely going to go and clean her. Definitely going to go clean her. But she sounds amazing. Oh, everything just feels smooth. Like, Montgomeryville Cycle Center. Mwah. Thank you so much. Now after this ride, I'm gonna keep. Ooh, they want me to save 14 minutes. Let's save 14 minutes on my trip, baby. Yeah. I'm just really excited to just be back on my 636. I could literally cry right now. This bike is like my make or break bike. This bike made me. This bike is really why and how Slim Rides became and came to fruition and exists. Like this bike right here. So when I say I am appreciative and I'm grateful and I'm thankful, oof, y'all don't even know. I really, 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 really mean that. So shout out to Dan and team and everybody at Montgomeryville Cycle Center, because boy, I was going through it without this bike. And to think that this bike being out of commission is the reason even why I have my Ducati. Right, so let's get really quick into story time if we want to do it. Right, the real story is 2 years ago. Right, my Ducati is 2 years old. So 2 years ago, this bike died. This is like a refurbished version of my original 636. Right, so 2 years ago she died, and she just it was so disappointing. It was so discouraging, and I wasn't really certain where and what the future was going to hold for me as it pertained to just riding. And in that moment, my husband, due to his love for me, he bought me my dream bike. And from there, Slim Rides really evolved. Like, you know, it just kind of took off from there. And it's kind of like in the regular world where people be like, "Ooh, that person became a sex symbol." Not the exact equivalent, but like, you know, Ducati vibes. Like, it just changed the complete narrative of Slim Rides. Like, I'm now on a Ducati, and on top of that, I'm on my dream bike. I'm not just on no play bike, and I'm not just here to look cute. I'm gonna ride this bike. So the story goes, my bike broke down, and as a result of it breaking down, my husband surprised me and bought me my dream bike. And if you hear the story from him, he'll actually tell you that he just didn't want to hear my shit. He didn't want to have to deal with that version of me that, you know, did not have an outlet, or my healthy outlet, my original outlet, you know, to cope with and to deal with a lot of the stressors in my life. That riding provides that kind of therapy, that therapeutic for me. So it feels so good just to be flat footing. Like, look at this. I feel tall again. I feel like a boss. Like, okay, I can flat foot this bad boy. I'm on top of it. Oh man, it's just it's just completely different vibe. I am hungry though. Your girl is getting rained on. What is a party without rain? Tell me, what is a party without rain, man? It's alright. We are going to get home and get up out of this crazy weather, man. Because I just need to get out of this cloud. I gotta keep pursuing, going south, so that I can get out of this kind of pickle that I'm in right now. This is just a passing cloud that I need to just be mindful of. Ooh, that rain coming down, huh? Definitely sounds rainy, I'll say that. So now that the road is wet, my ride is pretty much going to significantly change. And it's going to change because the roads are slick now. with slick roads comes more attentive motorcycle riders. One, drivers tend to act retarded like when it starts to rain, and you really kind of just have to be prepared for all versions and all types of drivers out there, like for real. So for me, I just try to avoid them and evade as much as possible. Like, get me out of any kinds of like clusterfucks. I don't want to be around it. Like, get me away. Ay. Who doesn't love rain? Like, tell me, who doesn't? Where the fuck am I going? Main thing is, I guess I just don't want my phone to really be getting too wet. These things supposed to be waterproof, right? Or is it water resistant? I guess we're about to find out. And hopefully this shit freaking stops. But I think that the rain is letting up. So if it is, that's a good sign. After a certain point, it's kind of hard to tell because you're just going, and the way how my visor looks, it just looks like, you know, the rain is just like parting, like Moses with the Red Sea. Just kind of separates. So what's your thoughts on this? Like, you ride in the rain? Are you scared to ride in the rain? Is it like an absolute no-no? Do you like getting caught in the rain? But me personally, I like to experience madness, but I'm not going to put myself purposefully in harm's way. So what I mean by that is, like, I went out today knowing very well that it's going to rain, and there is a high probability of me getting caught in the rain, whether that's on my way up to go drop off my bike or on my way back down to bring back my bike. And it kind of just comes with the territory of riding, right? Like, when you're prepared or you're a rider, right, or all season, all year round, pretty much all weather kind of rider, you're not really fazed by light rain. Now you throw some thunder in this bad boy, I might be a little shook. You throw some thunder in this bad boy, your girl might be a little shook. I mean, be like, why? You know what? Why even put myself in a situation like that kind of thing? You know what I mean? But otherwise, yo, look, we riding. You know, if I get caught in a little bit of rain, I get caught in a little bit of rain. It's not the end of the world. The ride must go on. And either way, I gotta make it home. That's always the end goal, you know? End goal, make it home. So this is one of those situations where we really get to see who the dickheads of America really are. Because just the idea that you can't even oh man, were you not recording that whole time? Dang, that sucks. Well, guess who's back in her state? I made it here safely.